Is your daily health check right here on 938 Live. Welcome into the Chlorella series. I'm Daniel Martin. Hello to you. This is a superfood, of course, one of nature's powerhouses. We've shown you that because in the last 11 weeks, really, we have gone through the various aspects of your healthy lifestyle, including how Chlorella can have an impact on weight issues, on heart conditions, on alkalizing your diet, on improving your levels of nutrients and minerals. And we're seeing that it is really something that we need to start thinking about. Best of all, it is whole, it is naturally occurring, it is one of nature's gifts, really. This edition of Body and Soul is brought to you by abeilledor Chlorella. For more information, please call 6339-5045 to get in touch with them. That's 6339-5045. You're listening to the Chlorella series on Body and Soul. It's our second last in the series, and we continue our opportunity to talk with Associate Professor Haresh Kumar from the Faculty of Medicine at Masa University College in KL, Malaysia. And Dr. Haresh, of course, has a background in the areas of research in microbiology, medical science, and nutrition. Joining us live from KL, Malaysia right now. If you have any questions for Dr. Haresh, please give us a call right now at 669-11938. My studio hotlines are open, 669-11938. Hello, Dr. Haresh.
Hello, Singapore. Hi.
Thanks for joining us once again. Let's talk a little bit about today's topic because we've walked through how it has wonderful impacts on several aspects of everyone's health. In particular, today, we're talking about how Chlorella can have an impact on female health, on women's health. Is this something that's very well researched, first of all, Dr. Haresh, the impact here?
Yeah, it's quite an important, quite well researched at the moment, and researches are still going on because of the effect of Chlorella on the hormonal levels of women. So this is quite an important issue, actually.
Yeah, we know there's a lot of confusion. I mean, the results of the Women's Health Initiative, where women are worried about certain hormone levels, and we know that women do face a lot of health concerns around, at several points in their life, particularly towards the menopausal period, as well as aging happens and kicks in. Last week we were talking about anti-aging benefits. So today I'm looking forward to seeing the impact on women's health. Ladies, if you have any questions, dial through at 669-11938. Dr. Haresh, I want to start off with what's known as an adaptogen. Chlorella is actually an adaptogen. What does that mean, actually?
Basically, an adaptogen is a whole food supplement that contains a special complex chemistry of nutrients, okay? And the best thing about an adaptogen is the nutrients, okay, contained in an adaptogen is easily identified by our body and also easily absorbed by our body. So basically what happens is, in an adaptogen, like which is a whole food supplements like Chlorella, okay, our body can easily, first of all, identify, which is recognize, absorb, okay? And the research has shown that normally human body absorbs better whole food supplements as compared to isolated nutrients, as compared to taking only vitamin A or only vitamin C or only calcium. So the best thing about adaptogen is, okay, it gives us the advantage of all the protoplasmic elements, okay, that help in the help in the growth and also the development of our cells.
Oh, that's fantastic. You mentioned that our body is just naturally suited towards absorbing whole components rather than individual whole food supplements. So, but I mean, does that mean that it's really useless for us to take something like vitamin A or vitamin C or vitamin D?
Yeah, especially if it is synthetic. Because synthetic supplements are normally not well recognized by the body. So many of them, maybe probably about half of them is recognized and half of them is, after being recognized, is absorbed, and the remaining might just be excreted out of the system.
Oh,
because synthetic, they're not natural. So our body have got a problem in recognizing them, actually.
I see. So really, you might be taking it, but you might not be absorbing everything that you really need from it.
Exactly.
What a waste of money and effort sometimes, unfortunately. So that is why something like Chlorella is advantageous, because it is whole and it is naturally occurring. So if that is the case, how is that going to benefit women in particular?
Now, basically, being an adaptogen, Chlorella normalizes the body functions. Okay, it brings back the body back to homeostasis. Homeostasis basically means balance, internal balance, okay? Because basically we know that women have got a lot of hormones, and most of their problems, okay, that women normally experience in today's era, in the 21st century, as we can know, is due to these imbalances, Okay, the average women. Okay, let's talk about the average women of a Singaporean, of a Malaysian, of an Asian origin. They do not have enough of iron or calcium. Okay, especially after the age of 40. And chlorella naturally has both of these. Okay, that is one. And besides that, being a detoxifier, chlorella also helps to keep the urethra of the women, which is the last passage before where the urine flows out of the body, free of toxins. Okay, this is very important because women normally suffer much more urinary tract infection than men in their lifetime. So it's better to have this urethra free of toxin, boost the immune system to reduce the frequencies of UTI or urinary tract infection in a lifetime of a woman.
Wow, that's going to be a huge boon. So, do we trace a lot of UTI issues to dietary concerns as well?
Yes, definitely. If your immune system is good, of course, if your immune system is good, you're well equipped with antioxidants and everything, your frequencies of urinary tract infection, in fact, can be reduced actually.
We're going to find out more about the benefits for women's health just ahead when we continue on Body and Soul, the Chlorella series, our second last week happening right here on Body and Soul on 938 Live. Stay with us. Talking about how chlorella has an impact and a unique impact for women's health as well. There's whole food, naturally occurring algae having an impact there. Let's find out more from Dr. Haresh. And of course, if you have any questions, give us a ring at 669-11938, my studio hotline. Dr. Haresh, talk to me. I mean, earlier on you mentioned one of the chief concerns of many women has to do with hormonal levels in particular. So what is the impact going to be on women's hormonal levels?
Now, basically in females, the state of liver function, okay, affects the level of estradiol, which indirectly affects the level of prostaglandins. Now, prostaglandins are basically chemicals, okay, which are linked to the probability of the incidence of dysmenorrhea. Those who do not know what's the meaning of dysmenorrhea, that means these are the painful menstruation cramps. Some women really go through very bad painful cramps, okay, every month, and until to the extent they have to go on MC for the first 1 or 2 days.
Yes, it can be very debilitating for some women.
Yes, very debilitating. Now, according to the traditional Chinese medicine, okay, this painful menses, okay, is mainly due to the impeded flow of energy, okay, or blood to the uterus. So basically, chlorella has got a lot of energy, or what the Chinese believe as qi, okay, or qi, okay. It improves the quality of blood and also invigorates the circulation. So basically, when a woman has lot of cramps, very bad painful period, this is one of the signs that the body is actually out of balance. Okay, so it's time to bring back the body to the harmonious balance actually. And chlorella is one of the things that can help to bring the body back to balance again.
So what are we talking about? Once we can regulate that, are you saying that this has been shown to have an improvement on perhaps things like the menstrual cramp period?
Exactly. Once the blood flow and the energy flow to the uterus, okay, has improved, automatically, okay, the occurrences of this painful period or dysmenorrhea becomes lesser. Okay, the pains, the cramps, okay, in intensity it reduces. Okay, as time passes by, okay, it reduces due to the lower levels of prostaglandins.
Okay, so remind my listeners, what is the role of prostaglandins and why do we need to keep it in that level?
No, basically prostaglandins are always produced whenever there's inflammation, okay, whenever there's inflammation in the body, okay, prostaglandins are part of the chemicals which are secreted.
Right.
So we have to always regulate the levels of prostaglandin because too high levels of prostaglandin, one of the effect in women is having painful periods. Okay, so basically we want to make sure, okay, that to have a check on the levels of prostaglandins, you must have a check on the level of estradiol. Okay, and that is again related to the function of liver. So what chlorella does is it keeps a check on the level of estradiol. Automatically the levels of prostaglandin comes to what? The regulated level, and the period pain, okay, is much more reduced and comes to the normal pain only.
Ah, I see. We're going to find out more just ahead as well about the impact on female hormone estrogen levels in particular. I know that's a concern for many women, especially when they approach the menopausal years. But I think our word of the day, Dr. Haresh, that we've all learned today thanks to you, dysmenorrhea.
Yes.
That's the one. Our word of the day.
Exactly.
Thanks for joining us. Stay with us on Body and Soul. We continue with the Chlorella series just ahead. The superfood supplement Chlorella. It's a single-celled algae packed with nutritional benefits. So when you consume Chlorella, you're getting all the benefits with no waste left behind. It's got more than 90 vitamins, minerals, and nutrients, including fiber, protein, chlorophyll, beta-carotene, and the complete range of vitamin B, among others. A unique benefit is Chlorella Growth Factor, or CGF, found only in Chlorella. It's a fascinating ingredient made mostly of nucleic acid derivatives. It's been thought to enhance RNA DNA functions responsible for the production of proteins, enzymes, and energy at the cellular level, which stimulates tissue repair and protects cells against some toxic substances. Find out how you can benefit from Chlorella. Call this number for more information. 6339-5045. That's 6339-5045. This message is brought to you by Abeilledor Chlorella.